Welcome back everyone to another episode of the Let's Play, and I've made a few important adjustments to my psychotic fishing rod of craziness. I decided the whole mind control thing was way too much power. As fun as it was, pushing crap into lava and all that good stuff, it was just too powerful. So I decided to tone it down a notch and make some adjustments to its power as a grappling hook. Now, I've basically adjusted the movement factor, but more importantly, I allow you to reel yourself in, and by enabling you to move just a little bit, you get a little bit of play in where you can land. So now I have a superior product, and I'm about to test this out here. Oop, that could have been bad. Alright, so let me get myself back up here. Uh-oh. Whew, alright. Just gotta remember to seat that thing before you fall, or you'll take some serious damage. So yeah, I also increased the hunger factor of it by a little bit, to make it more tiring. The whole purpose of that was mainly to make it more useful as a grappling hook, but less powerful as a mob slaying device. I also decreased the hitbox quite a bit, so it's actually a little bit harder to hit stuff now. It looks like the render distance is messing up. That's weird. Okay. Well, it looks like I might still have a little bit more work to do, but that's odd. It looks like the horizontal part of it is a little bit less range than I'd like it to be. That's okay. What I'm going to do here is have an extending platform. Take it out this way, and I'm going to attach my fishing rod. The hitbox is weird. It seems to want to attach itself in some pretty strange places when it comes to blocks, mainly. Alright, let's go ahead and detach. Go for a little bit of a treasure hunt. Go away. Okay, this was the point of this platform. If I can get it to stick. There we go. Alright, so this is the general idea. Kind of feel like Batman right now, reeling myself in. Could also make things quick on myself. Alright, yeah, it's still tricky. That's okay. That is going to be a problem. Reel myself up here. Alright. Got a landing. Keep myself from dying. Thank you. There's an easy way for me to make it so that it won't kill you, but I'm just worried that it'll be a little bit too overpowered, and I kind of dislike the mechanic of, just being able to attach it to the ground and negate fall damage, but at the same time, I'd imagine the only time you're going to be able to pull off that trick is if you're actually using the thing to fling yourself about. So, you know, if you accidentally take a spill, it's probably not going to be able to save you. At any rate, yeah, I'm still having fun testing out with it. So basically, the coefficient is set a certain way that if you're on the ground, it doesn't try and move you, and as soon as you're airborne, it wants to try and drag you to the center position. Except for before, the motion was too strong for the player to override it. Now I can get a little swing going. So now I'm manually controlling this this gravity effect. It looks cool, but it doesn't do it automatically. So this is just something I'm doing to play around with it. Ow! See? So drag myself up here. Alright. I'm going to try and use it sparingly, but I want to have some fun with it. At any rate, got some more work to do. You know, I actually found some earth crystals, some earth crystals down in the ravine, and I lost them because I died. What was I wanting to work on? Probably my blaze farm. And where I'm going, I wasn't actually planning on taking any crazy artifacts with me, if you catch my drift. I was going to build a portal, nether side, at the location. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to farm some obsidian, and I'm going to bring it with me to the nether. I don't need nearly this much. And I'm going to build myself that portal. Once I have the portal built, I'm going to find its mate on the other side. See how many I got out of that. 9, 10. What? Oh, right. There. Gotta do it all over again. I'm gonna find its mate on the other side, and 32. That's it. That's all I need. Map it out, and hopefully I'll have enough materials here to build this thing. Here's some other things I'm going to need. Number one, I need some more sticks. I'm going to need many repeaters, like many repeaters. I'm going to need quite a few redstone torches, and just in general an awful lot of redstone. I'm also going to need smooth stone, quite a bit of it. So let's go ahead and get this ready. Now I'm sure I could probably use red power to facilitate some of the design process, but I've decided to do it like Ethos and make it completely vanilla. Mainly because I'm following his tutorial, so you know, I'm not going to be able to just make it up as I go along. I could probably figure it out, but I would like to abide by his design because it already plans for things like how long it takes for the mob to die, and basically tries to reduce them to 1 hit point in 1 cycle perfectly. So it's a good design, and that's the one I would like to follow. In the meantime, I still need to study up on it, but I can start building the framework of this structure. My main worry is that I'm going to get myself killed trying to build around this blaze spawner. I keep saying ghast. And so it's my primary objective just to not die. And the way to do that, I believe, is there's a 2 by 8 by 8 area around this spawner that I have to seal in stone. So that is what I'm going to try and do. I am actually going to leave the crazy fishing rod at home, and most of these resources I'm going to leave behind because I'm you know, I just made 34 sticky pistons. I'm not about to lose them doing something experimental. So let me see. Okay, let's go ahead and stash you. This is like my pride and joy right now. I really don't want to lose it. Yes, quite a few repeaters, several dozen. I think it's something like 30 something repeaters that I'm going to need, maybe even more. So the wiring of it is fairly complex. It's got a couple of I think they're called like TS NOR gates or something like that, or something. Honestly, I don't know redstone wiring. Not a redstone wiring genius, as you can see. TS NOR latch, something along those lines. So yeah, I am. You can tell I'm kind of worried. I'm gonna do something wrong, screw it up and die. Right now I'm just waiting on these. Yeah, so I made some adjustments to the fishing rod, and I took out the ability to control mobs. I completely removed the aggression counter that it puts on them, and I just made it a strictly grappling hook fishing rod. So it does have one property of mob interaction that's different. While it's attached to a mob, it gives you like a life stealing, like 1 point per second. So on a mob that has 20 hit points, it would take you almost, well, 2/3 of a minute to kill the thing with it. So it's not the best tool for killing things. But if you're missing health, you can latch onto a mob real quick and try and regain some of your health while, I don't know, run away or do something. So it has a purpose against mobs, but it's not nearly as potent as complete domination of their movements, which I find far more useful, but way too overpowered. So trying to cut down on the OP factor, and I still left in a very, very hefty hunger price. I think you might have noticed while I was playing around with it, I think I lost a good two or three, to give you a good idea of, oh yeah, I don't have it on me. Well, you'll see while I play with it as time goes by, and I'll probably make some more adjustments to it. Like, none of this is set in stone. This is all stuff I'm mostly experimenting with, so if I find out something's too overpowered, I'm gonna make some adjustments. So yeah, I'm gonna study this mob trap by Ethos and take some notes, and mainly get a materials count, because the easy part's going to be getting there and bringing the materials and stashing them safely. The hard part is going to be actually building around the blaze spawner. Once the blaze spawner is sealed in stone, it's going to be relatively easy. It's just going to be, the matter of actually building it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build it off camera. But I wanted to build it on camera because there's a certain trust factor involved. There's absolutely nothing to prove I didn't build it while I had like peaceful mode turned on if I do it off camera. So I would prefer to walk you guys through the process. But again, this is not my design. This is Ethos Lab. He's got an awesome tutorial where he shows you how to do everything in creative mode, and it's really descriptive, like all of his tutorials. It's very very helpful. Explains everything. So even a retard like me can do it. So I am going to take a short break, take some notes on the materials I'm going to need, and I will be back, hopefully prepared to create this thing. And I'll see you on the other side.